Hello everyone. I have been absent on YouTube. I have not done any videos for a while. I have been extremely busy. That doesn't mean that I have not been working on things, because I have. I've got many things in the works. Several pieces of furniture. I've got a couple boxes I'm working on. I'm doing some wreaths for my shop. I'm working on an angel painting, and you name it. And also, Natasha, however you say it, I think I got it right, from Treasure Books is like my journal hero. I love her videos, and I have been binge watching her for over a year now. I had a lady, let's see, a show that I did in the spring, just randomly started talking with me, came up to me and said, would you be interested in any scrapbooking materials? And I said, well, it's kind of funny you said that, because I have been watching and learning how to junk journal. And growing up, one thing that my mother encouraged us girls to do is to write things down in a diary. We had diaries when we were kids, and I still have them. And I would write just randomly things down on a piece of paper, and then I started watching Natasha, Kathy's, is it garden? I can't remember, but there's a couple ladies, and I'll post their links and stuff and give them credits, because they've really inspired me. And so I have been making journals. There's like one of them, you know, just things. There's one right here that Natasha had inspired me to do. And I'm going to do a video of the flip throughs from it, but this was something that I learned from her. And anyway, so so I digress about all that, but I am going to be posting some videos. I'm actually working on a box, and at the end of this video, I'll do a sneak peek of what I'm doing. It's a custom Alice in Wonderland box, the Mad Hatter, for a customer. And then I'm working on 4 journals as gifts. So my point is to this video, and what made me decide to come on camera, is I've been searching for a couple items. I've been watching some of the Ollie's hauls videos, and I have an Ollie's near me. There's one in Myrtle Beach, there's one in Wilmington, and I went to a couple of them and searched for a couple items that I saw in some of the girls' videos. I did not find those items, but I did find some stuff, so I thought I would share what I found. So I'm gonna have fun with this, because it was like a treasure hunt. And so I'm just gonna start with packaging materials. So I bought like 10 of these. I know it's horrible, but there were like boxes of this tape, and it says it's here. And if anybody knows how much it costs to buy tape to ship, it is ridiculous. So these were 99 cents, and I bought like 10 of them, and I figured that would hold me over for a while. So these were at Ollie's, and look how much you get. You get a lot. So that was one thing. And then they had shipping envelopes. I didn't buy too many of them. To me, the price wasn't too terribly great, but these were like 2 for 79 cents, and I thought those would be good to ship like a journal or something in. And then the padded envelopes, you know how much those are. This was $1.49 for a 5-pack. So got shipping materials. Okay, so I've been learning how to make my own paper, and I went to 2 Ollie's, and there was only one of these at Ollie's. They did not have a price on it, so when I took it up to the register, she said, okay, it's 99 cents. So I was like, okay, cool. So I'm going to learn how to make paper. It's got the tub, and it's got all the stuff, the screen in it, and I don't know if I need all that, but anyway, I got that. I was going to get another one, because one of my goals in shopping at Ollie's was to get 2 of things, because I'm helping a friend's daughter build her junk journaling collection. So pretty much everything that I did buy. I bought 2 of, but I will just show the one. This was really neat. This was a journal album. It's pink, and let me see if I can get, oh, I can't take the cover off, but it has this like crazy wire thing in there, so I guess you could technically take your signatures and run them through there, but I'm gonna have to play with this. But I got one for her and one for me, and these were 99 cents. And these I've seen in other girls' videos, so this probably isn't anything new. This was 79 cents, composition book. There was only one of these left. There were a ton of these luxury 2-pack notebooks. There was gray and black. I got black to make, I guess I might make some Halloween. I have some Halloween paper. I'm not a big Halloween person, but I know other people like Halloween, so I'm going to probably make a couple cute little Halloween journals out of that. And these didn't have prices either, and then she gave them to me for 99 cents. And so I went looking for punches, and I've seen some really cute punches, and this is the only punch in all of Aldi's. All of the two Aldi's I went to, this was the only one, and they had probably 100 of these. The what's it called? Oh, what, hashtag. Yeah, and it was $1. And this thing is heavy, heavy, heavy. But I may just send this to my friend's daughter, because I don't know that I would necessarily use it. So it's probably going to go in her care package. Now they had these. There was quite a few of these by We Are, the Evolution. Get my glasses on here. And pardon my messy desk. I didn't have time to really clear it off, so I'm just trying to focus on this and not all of that stuff back there, because it's cluttered. But so this is a stamp, die, and embossing floral kit, and it has some die cuts, some stamps, ink stamps, the little die cutting machine, and some ink things. So let me open it up. Seems like you get quite a bit for the money, and these were only 99 cents. So I bought 3 of them. I bought one for myself, and I bought one for a friend, and then one maybe to put in a gift, birthday present thing or something for someone. So here's the little dress, I guess. I'm not sure. I mean, I have a die cutting and an embossing machine, a large one that I use a lot. It has these stamps. Oh, you get quite a bit of good stuff in here. Thank you. You did it. Celebrate. Bloom. Some flowers. Some die cuts. I don't know if you can see those. That's a pretty big one. So that must be this flower one right here. And then more die cuts. So that's a pretty good deal for 99 cents. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. By American Crafts. So one Aldi's had it, and the other Ollie's did not. And I went to the 2 Ollies, and both Ollies I went to had completely different items, which was crazy. I got this. I have a large hole punch and a small hole punch, but I thought these circle cutters would be great for, you know, just embellishments for junk journaling. And then they only had one of these, and it was $1.99 by Sweet Shop. And I'll probably get some good use out of that, I'm pretty sure. And then I love these. I got 3 of each of these. These are for banners. the little papers are so cute. You don't necessarily have to make banners out of them. You can use them in your junk journals. And I got a set for myself, and I got a set for my friend's daughter. And washi tape. I think I got 3 of these. One I've pretty much used up already on something I'm working on. And I got one for my friend. But these are rose gold, and I love the rose gold colors. These are so pretty. These I've seen, a lot of people have seen these out and about. They're pretty much everywhere. And they were at both of the Ollies that I went to. And I think they were 99 cents. There's no tag on them. Pretty much if I took it up to the register and I asked them how much it was and it didn't have a price on it, they said 99 cents. So I guess that's the consensus. I don't know. These I got 2 of. They're $1.49. They're apothecary jars. I already have some in my bathroom, so I thought I would get these for my friend because she doesn't really have any containers, so those are going to go in her care package. But I have plenty of little dishes and things, but I pretty much got those for her. And everybody has seen these for the Cricut. I got a box for her, a box for me, and these I got, they're 99 cents, the insert cards. I thought these would be, the hologram color, I thought those would be beautiful to embellish, with the press, with the, embosser. That's the word I'm looking for, the embosser. Because I just think that's so pretty. And I got a couple rolls of, these were 99 cents. I got a couple rolls of the Cricut. I have a humongous Titan cutter, like the Cricut, but mine's a monster. It makes really big stuff. And but these, I just thought these would be pretty for embossing some stuff for journals. Or who knows what. And I just had to get these. I just had to have these. I just had to. Ray Dunn. I'm a Ray Dunn freak. I love Ray Dunn. I have friends give me these things. I have all my paintbrushes in. It says think, because I always need to remind myself to think. I have one, Mom. Maria, my mom, Amazing Grace, with all my markers. And I have my Ray Dunn collection out in the dining room, in my cabinet, and I'm obsessed with Ray Dunn. So I had to have these glasses. These are not like reading glasses. Oh, my dog hair on there. Oh my goodness. These are blue light blocking for like when you're working on the computer, and they do work. They're really good and they're easy on your eyes. That's why I got them. So yeah, they were, I think, $3.99, and you get the case with 2 pairs. So I got one of those. And I got 2 of these. They only had 2. They're beachy themed stickers, and I may keep one, or I may just send both to my friend because she's her daughter. She's in Florida, and it has two sets. Same thing on both sides. So those were 99 cents. And they had boxes of these things. They're little sunshines, little flowers, I guess. Flowers, sunshine flowers, I don't know. By American Crafts, and I think they were 99 cents. I just got one. I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it was so cute. I had to have it. I had to. Look at it. So cute. She's smiling. And so, and I do have paper. I'm saving the paper because paper's what I was looking for, and it seems like what most people are looking for is paper. So I'm saving that for last. Okay, so I have a friend. Actually, no, I take it back. I have a cousin. I have a cousin who likes to bake. And her daughter likes to bake. And when I saw these, she just had a birthday, but I'm sending her another birthday present because she has to have these because she likes to bake. And Ollie's has a huge baking section right now of stuff. And I could get it all. But I thought these were so cute. And I know that she loves unicorns. And she will have fun with these. Look at these. Oh my goodness. Little snow cones, gumball machines. So this was $2.99 and it has 20 cookie cutters, 14 instruction cards, and 40 templates. Whatever that means. So I guess templates to show you how to frost your cookies and stuff. So I got her that one. I got her this one. This one has the puppy dog and a unicorn and a fox and a tooth. Why would I have a tooth with the animals? That's so random. Okay. And then she has to be spoiled because she's the sweetest girl. This one has a pirate, a whale, and a doggy, and a balloon, and a sandcastle. How cute is that? Oh my God. So, yeah. Look at all that. It has a snowman and an owl and a little girl and a Halloween one, a ladybug. A ladybug. It has an eek, eek. And some other fun stuff. What other ones does this have? I just don't know why the tooth is there. The tooth bugs me with all the cute little animals and butterflies and frogs and pandas and cars, and then there's a tooth. But whatever. Okay, so those were $2.99 each. I mean, look at this. It was regularly am I seeing this right? It was regularly $32.99. Are you kidding me? For $2.99. So I got 3 for a wonderful gift for her for under $10. Well, $10 plus because tax. Gotta add in the tax. So this is random too. So this is some of my paper and stuff that I do, and some of my embellishing on my boxes and different things. I actually do use makeup stuff. And look at this palette of glittery things. It's eyeshadows. But I'm going to experiment with it. And toasted coconut, creme brulee, tiramisu. Oh, creamsicles make me hungry. Dulce de leche, sweet almond, peaches and cream. Anyway, that was $1.99. And that was just a random thing. This is an experiment. I'm going to try it on my junk journaling, my papers, see if it'll like lighten up my papers and things or whatever. So, that caught my eye. Okay. This is another random thing. I do a lot of signs. Actually, as an artist, I started out doing signs. Lots and lots and lots of signs. This is $4.99. And the price of wood right now, I actually am not doing so much signs anymore because there's certain stores that have really kind of outdone, copied, whatever you want to say, as artists. And it's very competitive now to make signs and sell them at art shows and things. It is what it is. It's just what happens in the artist industry, as everybody knows. They go to... Anyway, I'm going to digress about that because I'm going to get upset. And I don't want to get upset. So, this is a really cute sign. It's really cute wood. It is by Hampton Art. And... I mean, I don't have to do much to it. All I have to do is stencil it and embellish it with a ribbon or something, because it already has a hanger. It's got the burlap for the hanger. And then maybe just add some stain or something around the edges. This was $4.99. This was regularly $12.98, which in my opinion is a very good price because, and these are in a lot of the Ollies. So if you do make signs, these products are very good. I know Hobby Lobby has them, and the prices are pretty, pretty good. But if you go to Lowe's or Home Depot and stuff, you got the price of wood has gone up so much that by the time you put in your time to cut this out with a saw and stuff, a jigsaw, it's worth it to me. And for $4.99, that's a really good price. I probably should have got more of those, but I'm just not doing signs as much as I used to. Okay, so these, I've seen a lot of people buying the cards, okay, the boxed cards. And these are $1.99 each. I bought one box each for me and my friend. And I'm not going to open that one. I'll open this one because I've already opened it. This is extremely good cardstock. And the paper is it really is wonderful paper. You could really do some journal covers and things with these. Nothing brings people together like good food. That's the truth. But look at this. Isn't this pretty? And it's just wonderful cardstock. I want to do an envelope journal. And I've been watching some people's tutorials and learning. So that's something I'm going to work on in the future. But yeah, these are pretty. I like the music paper. I'm always searching for music paper in vintage stores and stuff to use in the journals. But yeah, these were $1.99. You get 40 cards and envelopes. This one is more fallish color, and this one's more spring and butterflies and more, not so much shabby, but more springy. But it's still, they're still beautiful cards, and people will buy all kinds of stuff all year round. Doesn't matter what the time of what the season is. So those were a good get. And okay, so let me do these next. So I have a couple birthday parties I have to go to this weekend, and I love to give coloring books as gifts. Ollie's, in my opinion, has the best prices on coloring books. I got 2 boxes of these. They were $5.99. They're regularly $9.99. And most places, the best deals you can find, like if you go to TJ Maxx and things like that, they're usually around $10 anyway. But these were $5.99. And so I bought each of the girls a set. And I actually bought one book for me. But this one is Summer is Here. And these were $3.99. This one was regularly $10.99. And these are really, I've seen people put these in journals and stuff. These would be really good to put in there, because then they can have an interactive thing with their journal, or you could do it yourself and add it to it. So it's kind of like you're adding a piece of art to your piece of art. But these are just an amazing deal, and it has so many to choose from. This one is by far my favorite. It's Vintage Flowers, and this one was regularly $14.98 for $3.99. I mean, just look at this cover, and this is so pretty. Like you could paint, you could color these and fussy cut them out. And then I love these little stories that it has about the dandelion. I have to say, out of everything that I got at the Ollie's hauls, the coloring books is probably my favorite thing, and a couple of the pads of paper I got. Just because coloring is such a joy. Look at this. Look at that. Is that not precious? And then the fairest flowers have cheered me with their sweet breath. Fresh dew and fragrant leaves have been ever ready for me. Gentle hands to tend, kindly hearts to love. Louisa May Alcott, Flower Fables. I'd rather have roses on my table than diamonds on my neck. I think I agree with that. Sunflowers? Look at that. Fall coming, you could do a fall sunflower journal. Yeah, so this one I got for me. This one is mine. This one I got for my friend's daughter, because she really likes the enchanted fairy kind of stuff. This one was regularly $14.99 for $3.99. Look at this. Unicorns. Oh, I love unicorns. Bunnies. Horses. I mean, it really is enchanted. Look at the dragonfly. And the fairy with owl, dragonflies. Mushrooms. She loves mushrooms. So, yeah, these are, think about these for like journaling. These are great. I mean, it's just, you can just turn it into a piece of art so easy. And then Bible Psalms is one of the gifts. This is so pretty. This is all the Psalms. A harp. I think there's some angels in here too. There's a cross. Oh, look at these. Look at the bird, the doves. Oh. Blessed are they who do justice, who do righteousness at all times. Psalms 106:3. But yeah, this one, you can see I'm kind of enamored in these. I love these. The mountains. Okay, and then I got this one for my sister for her birthday. Fox News book. That's interesting. So this one was regularly $17.99 for $3.99. Wow. It's called The Mothers and Daughters of the Bible. She's going to love this because she's a very spiritual girl. And this is just, oh, look at the hummingbirds. This is beautiful. I may have to go back and get me one of these. Wow. Okay, so those were those. And those make really good gifts if you have gifts and for journaling as well. Okay, so got that one. Onto the paper. Paper. So they had, I grabbed 4 of them. I feel bad. I grabbed 4. There was a bunch, but I grabbed 4, and I was like, I told myself, I'm not going to hoard. I'm not going to be a hoarder and I'm going to leave some for other people, but I took 4. They were 25 cents a piece. They're just craft paper, acid free. There's 12 sheets in each. And I haven't opened them up, but I'm always getting cardstock or cutting. Natasha taught me to cut up cereal boxes and stuff. So yes, Natasha, I've been hoarding cooking box stuff materials. These actually aren't too terribly thick, but they're good. It's good. It's good paper, and it'll be good for. By the time you add some paper on top and on the back side, it'll be nice and sturdy. So for 25 cents, if you know, I mean, cardstock's not cheap. I've been getting mine off Amazon, and I think paid, I don't know, for 50 cards, it's like $8 or something like that. Okay, I don't know why I got this paper. Really don't. I've been dyeing papers with the Ritz, that R-I-T-Z color dyes for fabric and stuff. It does. Oh, let me just show you real quick. Where is my stash? This is a wreath I'm working on for Our Lady. So these are coffee filters. I'm getting off topic here. These are coffee filters, and I use the Ritz purple dye, and I will be making a wreath with them. And I dry them outside, and I've been doing all kinds of colors. I've been doing indigo blue, yellow for sunflower wreaths, purple. I did some shabby pink. And then I did some coffee stain. But, so my thought was, I've been staining papers and I've been learning things about papers. And this is like a smooth white, what's it called? Smooth, well, it's cardstock, but it's glossy. So I'm not sure if it's going to be, it's not porous is what I guess I'm trying to say. It's not real porous, so I'm not sure it's going to absorb the color very well. So this is going to be an interesting try. And if not, then I'll just, I'll use it in my journals or something. It's too thick to run through the, no? I don't know. I bought it. It was $1.99, which for 50 sheets, I don't know why I bought this. This is probably my dumbest buy. It was regularly $7.99 though. So it was $6 off. Are we supposed to buy things just because it's on sale though? I don't know. I threw that one over there. I don't know if I need that. But I will try. I'll try and see what turns out with it. Alright. So. Sorry. Smooth cardstock. So this is good paper. This was $1.99. This was a good buy. This was a smart buy. Not that I don't already have colored cardstock paper, but I just had to have it. Primary colors, pretty much. Yeah, it says primary. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good thick paper. So I don't know. I might just throw this in for my. I only got one, so actually this is going to go to my friend's daughter. That's going to go in her care package because I don't need it. I have other ones. Okay, so. Okay, I'm going to start with what everybody's been finding. Everybody's been finding this. This was a box. There was a box of them at both stores I went to. And I grabbed two. I grabbed one for her and one for me. They were $1. I was nice. I left them for people. Okay, let me tell you something. I have a friend that went to the Wallace. Was it Wallace? Is there a Wallace in North Carolina? Yeah, Wallace. And she said that store was packed to the hilt with paper and other products. And I think she said it's out in the middle of nowhere. So I may have to take a road trip and go see. I don't know. Because I don't really need any more stuff. But it might be fun. It might be fun to do with my sister or one of my friends or something. I don't know. I might do that. Anyway, she said it was full of stuff. There was like hundreds of books of paper, and I was like, okay. So she bought some stuff, but she didn't buy much because she's not an artist. She just went there for other stuff and found. Anyway, so the Aldi's that I went to. Why do I keep saying Aldi's? Ollie's. My goodness, get it straight, girl. Ollie's had 2 boxes of each of these at both stores I went to. And they're just fruits and whatever in here. Papayas. Okay, so avocados. Avocados are super, super popular. I had a lady message me and ask me if I could make her a wreath with avocados in it. And I have a collection of dried fruits. I have lemons, I have limes, I have all kinds of nuts, I have pine cones, I have oranges, but I don't have any avocados. So I'm gonna have to think that one through. But anyway, avocados are very popular for some reason. That is an avocado, isn't it? I think it is. Lemons, those are pretty. So this one, I got one for her and one for me. And okay, I've seen people get this one. The Myrtle Beach store had a ton of these, and they have these actually have stickers. and the little die cuts, or the little embellishments that you can cut out. And a lot of the papers are super pretty. So this isn't really anything I'm showing you new that other people haven't shown, because I've seen this in quite a few videos. But there's some, see, there's some colored cardstock in the back. Then there's stickers. And then there's these pretty papers. And they're really pretty. And it's called Flower Child by Jen Hatfield. And it's $1.99. It was regularly $14.99. Okay, okay, I'm almost to the end of this video. I haven't got too much more here. I got this paper. This was my favorite. This is my favorite by American Crafts. It is so pretty. I'll edit me peeling these off if I have to. I know that's boring. And these were $1. It says our price $4.99. I can't believe this pad was just $4.99 regular price, but look at these. Look at these. It's single-sided. The clouds are pretty. The what do you call that? A ledger paper. I think this is so pretty. There's a couple papers in here that I'm just like, I cannot wait to work with them. I love the birds. Love the birds. Love the birds. There's some wood flooring. This one's really cute. I like the doilies. The doilies is really, really neat. I love this one. But yeah, this was my favorite. Of the ones that I found. I like the cameras. It's very retro. Very retro. That one's pretty darn cool. The reason why I got this was for this paper and this paper. I absolutely love that. I'm actually working on a hutch out in my wood shop that is, it was brown, it was glass, it's tall, it's a display case, and I shabby chic it white, and it's been sitting there for probably 3 months now. I lined the back of it with a white wallpaper that has flowers like this. I mean, this almost matches it, and I'm actually going to finish that video, and I'm going to upload it. And I don't have much more to do. The weather here had been so terrible for so long, and I just don't paint and do that kind of stuff when there's a lot of moisture in the air, so I haven't got it done. But now that things are drying out, I really do need to go finish it, and my goal is to put it into my shop so I can display some of my items for the season. And journals and things that I'm going to be putting in my shop. But anyway, this was $1, and if I remember, she said that the Wallace store had tons of this, and Myrtle Beach did too, which is where I got that. Okay, this one I've already dug into and started using. It was a couple days ago when I went there, but this was $1, and it's just, I'll just pull them out. They're a lot of fall colors. It's like a honeycomb, which would be really pretty. Like if you did something with sunflowers, this would be a really beautiful. And they're double-sided, and it's very thick paper. It's cardstock style. But they're just woodsy. I've already used this in the 2 journals that I'm making for birthday presents. I used this one, and there was an orange. Actually, I used the green, the wood, because I'm doing their journals or woodland animals themes, both of the girls. And I used the yellow in another one. So this is really nice paper. You get, let's see, 24 sheets, 12 by 12, double-sided. Doesn't have the thickness on it or anything like that, but there wasn't very many of these. I just grabbed one, I think. No, I did. I grabbed 2. I grabbed one for her too. It's because it's in her box and I've started for it. So let's see, and then this. Look at this. Look at how thick this is. This is by Park Lane. It was regularly $14.99 for $1.99. Oh, I hate these stupid stickers. I don't have nails. I have to cut my nails because I do woodworking. And with all the paints and stuff, I just never have nice nails. Ever. 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 Okay. I'm not going to fight with that. But a single-sided, and it looks like a lot of kids. Oh, look at the little whales. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is baby. Okay, so it's called Little Sunshine. Printed cardstock, 160 sheets. Look at that. Oh, just born. Oh, look at the bunnies. Super cute. Little cutouts. Oh, look at the Sweet Dreams owls. Oh my gosh. Tell me that wouldn't be cute in a journal. Oh. I'm partial to the woodland animal stuff. I only got one of these. If I recall, there was only one of these sitting on the shelf. And I saw it and I grabbed it. I had to have it. I grabbed it. I grabbed it and I hid it in my cart. Mountains, bears, lions and tigers and bears. Oh no. Oh, I love the polka dots. I'm a sucker for polka dots. I love polka dots. Look at those. They're so cute. This paper's thin, so you'd have to like attach this to some cardstock, I think. And it could make some really cute tags with it and stuff too. Pockets. Bunnies. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at those bunnies. Okay. Anyway, I know I'm probably boring you. If you're getting close to the end of my video, thank you for being here. And please subscribe. I don't hardly have any subscribers. But I'm not as active as most of you. You guys are so on the ball. Like, I admire you that put out a video or two a week. I don't know how you do it. I really don't. I have like serious like ADD. Like I have to be out in the garden. I have to be out in the yard working. I have to be in my shop doing something. I don't know. I just have to I'm so all over the place. I'm just not organized at all. But I'm working on it, and I'm working on a list, and I have a list of things to do, and it's to complete the things I started working on for my videos. And I'm going to do it. Darn it. Anyway. Oh, okay. I take it back. Here's my favorite. This is my favorite. This is my favorite pad I found. Haven't seen any videos, and I've watched a lot of Ollie's videos. I didn't say Aldi's. I said Ollie's. And I haven't seen anybody find this one, but maybe I fell asleep or something. Or I went to get coffee, because I drink a lot of coffee. But this one was regularly $9.99. It was $1.99 by Moonlight Magic. And, oh my goodness. Give me a second. Give me a second to get these off of here, because you got to see this paper. Oh. I've been looking for fairies. I've been looking for papers with fairies. I've been looking for books that I can cut out fairies for my friend's journal I'm making her. And I don't know why I have not been able to find any. But I saw this paper and I thought for sure I could use some of this in her journal I'm making. Okay, look at this. I started using gold foil and gold paint on some of my stuff on the edges, like I do on my boxes and things. On my journal papers and stuff. So when I see paper that has gold in it, I just love it. But look at this. Look at this. These could make the cutest little covers for some journals. Oh my goodness. And I think it's they're 6 by 8, which is kind of, see, look at the gold. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It matches my scissors. Anyway, I'm going to use this in her journal. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, I already used a piece of this. So I've been collecting toilet paper rolls. I saw a video I saw a few videos of girls taking the toilet paper rolls and flattening them and covering them and then embossing them. And I took some and I covered it in this. I haven't embossed them yet, but yeah, that's going to be so pretty. There's a sunburst. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. Look at this one. This is like one of my favorites right here. Okay, so the store that I went to get these had a humongous box of them. And I grabbed 5. I grabbed 5. I took 5. I know that's hoarding, and I know that's probably bad, but I left about 100. But they were $1.99 each. I'm sending one to my friend, and I'm going to use the rest. Because look at these. Look. This was my spoil. This was my favorite thing I found, I think, out of everything besides the coloring books. Actually, I might like this more than the coloring books. Yeah, I think I do. No, I don't. I like the coloring books. But anyway, I love this paper. Look at this. This is, I mean, absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. Look at the stars. And the plaids and the butterflies. There's a fairy! I found a fairy for her journal. There's no one like you. To the moon. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Done. I found a fairy. I found a fairy. After all of this, I found a fairy. And these are just repeating. So there's 2 of each in the book. So that's my Ollie's haul. That's my Ollie's haul. And I'm going to show you the next video that I'm going to finish my box. I'm going to upload. I'm going to give you a really quick sneak peek. Real quick. Cheshire Cat with Alice in Wonderland. And there's the inside. And I want to use these beads somehow. I don't know. It's mad. It's a mad, mad world.